Gemini, hi, how's it going? Like to see what's going on for the Gemini. Could be for your current energy, your path may have already happened already, or your current future, or the near future energy is what I was trying to say. I am Tamsy. I do read the cards relate to you to the dark journey. Just go pull some cards to see what's happening here. Ooh, you have the humpback whale. So it says a journey, natural rhythm, action, and movement. So you may be going to a journey, maybe going through the natural rhythm of life. I feel like you are going to be taking action to make movement. You are on the right path, and I feel like you're the leader of this path as well. So I feel like there are some good things coming towards you, Gemini. Let's just see what the Fae have to say. You know, roles can always be reversed. We have some messages that are trying to come through here for you. You have the Four Sisters. So the moon shines brightest after the storm, right? So there may be a storm, but things will work out after the storm, right? It's kind of like the calm before the storm. I guess is the moon shines brightest after a storm. So yeah, you know, you're gonna be seeing some light after some darkness or some storm. She of the moss bray. So not all things are as they seem. Trust in your intuition. I'm gonna roll some dice for you to see who you may be dealing with. L, Leo, Leonard, Lisa, D. Could be their first initial, last initial, middle name. This was an F that did come through. So Fran, Freddie, Frank, I don't know. P, Pauline, Paul, Georgia, I don't know what these letters represent for you, but take them as you like. Yeah, so just start here. What does the Geminis need to know? What does the Gemini need to know right now? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, answers, or dreams, or fake? They want to come and give Gemini a message. A message from the universe, sorry. I feel like there is a storm brewing. There is. The Five of Swords is in the dark. So I don't know if it's someone that's going to try to reconcile with you, try to come back into your energy, trying to wiggle their way back in. I feel like they haven't changed and you haven't changed. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is in the dark, so the timing isn't right. I feel like the cycle of the two of you isn't right. I feel like that is something that has already ended, but may come back into your energy anyways. The world is in the dark too, so I feel like this, even though you feel like things have ended and it's ended, it's like the cycle can't close. I don't know if it's a matter of the two of you still feeling each other's energies and not releasing each other from each other to move forward to close that chapter and start a new one. Because like with the humpback whale says that you are starting a new journey. You do have to go with the natural flow of things, the natural rhythm of things. You need to make movement to take action. Seems like something needs to end here with the storm in order to see the light, right, from the moon. Let's see. What does Gemini need to know about this energy? What do the Geminis need to do about this energy? You need to see the light, right? You need to trust yourself to see the light. You need to trust that you got this. Queen of Wands in the dark. I feel like, you know, whatever this energy is, I don't know if it's just some jealousy, some ego-driven, you know, wanting them to step back and them do it, or I don't know. The sun is in the light, so I feel like there is some positive changes trying to come through. There is some, you know, positivity. I feel like whatever it is like you being in sync with your happiness, setting some goals, and putting more effort into your own radiation, your own radiant light that you have, right? Turning your Queen of Wands back into the light and being that sexy, vibrant being that you are, right? Gemini, you're social, you're chatty, you're You know, you're the one that keeps everybody connected, I feel like. Geminis have a really strong energy for that. It's just a matter of you believing in yourself, you know, setting down your foundations of what you want to do to move forward. It does start with you healing, though. The Nine of Swords is in the dark. You need to heal yourself, right? You can't heal yourself until, like, you can't give yourself to anyone else until you're healed. And that can be a hard thing. Just because you're healing doesn't mean you're forgetting, right? You're going to experience that, you're going to remember that. That is never going to go away, but you need to be okay with moving forward. You know, releasing any nightmares about that, releasing any things, you know? Release any past regrets, what if, what should have, you know, that sort of thing. And figure out how you're going to move forward. What else does the Gemini need to know about this energy? More hidden messages from the universe. The Queen of Cups, or the world. Yeah, you need to start a brand new chapter. Close that one. You know, you have achieved whatever you're supposed to achieve from that. The Ace of Pentacles. If you know, open a new chapter, you will see the potential of a new beginning, new growth, new prosperity. The Six of Pentacles, you know, it's time for you to take action towards yourself, be more selfless right now. You can't always give yourself to everyone else and not for you. And I feel like some matter of you stepping into your Queen of Cups energy as well as like truly trusting your inner voice, trusting your instincts, you know. I know that you're generous. I know that you're wise. You just need to be more emotionally balanced, emotionally healed to move forward, it seems. What else does the Gemini need to know about this energy? You need to have a new love coming into your life. The Ace of Cups. A new love, new romance. This is a new person coming into your energy. You know, the Ace of Cups brings healing, a new person, new attraction, new love, a new romance. Six of Wands. You know, you may not get that badass success. You know, it may be tough. Your Ten of Swords and yeah, I feel like you're gonna hit rock bottom. You're gonna go through the storm before things get better. Definitely, but I do think things are gonna get better. You know, once you embrace this new change, this new you will get that badass success, and you will meet this Knight of Swords who's trying to come towards you. And you know, you're gonna have that, you know, Ten of Swords in the dark is like you're releasing that negativity, having that rebirth energy, a new outlook, putting the past behind you and getting that closure and pulling yourself together into a better light. And look, you have your Queen of Cups and a light here too. So yeah, you know, embrace that energy. Be that mermaid that you are, right? Like the Queen of Cups. She always has that mermaid vibe of you, that sense of happiness and contentment and emotionally secure in our energy. You know, putting yourself and your family first and never mind everything else. That's what I got. I'll see you next time. Bye!